Hello everyone, I am going to take you to the beautiful French capital of India, that is the French colony in Pondicherry. Pondicherry was once the largest French colony in India, until 1954, after the transfer of power to India. The citizens of India, and French origin, in Pondicherry were given the choice, to take Indian or French citizenship. There are still some French citizens in Pondicherry who retain their French citizenship. The French colony in Pondicherry makes you feel as if you are not in India. Pondicherry gives us a close sense of French culture and its architecture without being in France. That's the reason Pondicherry is also called Little French Town in India. This French colony, which is a part of the Pondicherry region, was developed and created by the French public in the past. This French colony has high French influence, with many streets still retaining the French names. We can note the names of few streets still written in French. The street names here starts with Rue, meaning street in French. The street named Rue Dumas, named after a French writer, Alexandre Dumas, who was a famous French writer. The street named Rue Saint Louis was named after Louis IX, the King of France. The street name Rue Dupuy was named after Charles Alexander Dupuy, was a French statesman and 3 times Prime Minister of France. The heart of this French colony is dominated by the Raj Nivas. This is a 200-year-old building, the finest surviving example of Indo-French architecture, was once the residence of the redoubtable Marquis Dupleix, and today Raj Nivas houses the residence of Lieutenant Governor of Pondicherry. Other fascinating places of the French colony include the Romain Rolland Library, which holds more than 60,000 volumes on its shelves, many of which are old and rare. Pondicherry Museum functions as an adjunct to this library and is well worth a visit, housing a remarkable collection of artifacts from all parts of former French India. This French colony has a typical classic, vintage French colonial style, compounds with majestic wall buildings. It exhibits the French, Indian culture and its connections. The French colony's layout is grid-based patterns, with parallel streets at the right angle, which gives us the feel of French cities. All the area nearby the French colony also has French style, like homes, schools and hotels. Currently, several buildings have been converted into government offices, heritage homestay and restaurants. Tall and elegant French doors adorn the interior and exterior of many buildings. We can easily spot the bright yellow and white walls, bougainvillea-lined arched gates, and clean streets which are of European style. The other notable places in the French colony are the Sri Aurobindo Ashram. The ashram timings for the general public is from morning 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. and afternoon from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. on all days. One of the oldest churches in French town, which can be easily identified by its striking square towers, stands the Church of Our Lady of Angels, otherwise known as Notre des Anges. This building was built in 1865. There is a garden, which lies opposite to this church, houses the statue of Joan of Arc. Joan of Arc was a French national heroine. It is said that Gobert, the former mayor of Pondicherry, donated this piece of land opposite to the church, on the condition that nothing is ever be constructed on the site. The idea was to allow the priest to have an unhindered view of the sea when he is delivering mass. One of the famous temples in Pondicherry, back to the residence of Lieutenant Governor of Pondicherry, is Manakula Vinayagar Temple. Dedicated to the god Ganesha, it is a popular pilgrimage site and tourist destination. During the tenure of Dupleix, there were attempts to destroy this temple, but it was spared, owing to strong protests from the Hindu population, and the threat of British and Maratha invasion to Pondicherry. We can see this temple elephant, Lakshmi, that gives blessings to the devotees. There are many shops near Manakula Vinayagar Temple. We can see the part of this temple interior, showing many carved figures above this shrine. When we Google search we will see more and read about Pondicherry's French colony, but on ground reality, this area is less than 10% area. There is a Grand Canal, which splits this French colony and the Tamil quarter of this Union territory. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this channel, please don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.